Well, I made it to the Petrified Forest. It's my first national park that I've made it to in this journey. And I have to say, it's a lot different than what I expected. I think I expected just literally an area where there's petrified wood and that's it. But this park is actually really big. I don't know how big it is exactly, but there's tons and tons of open land to see here. It's not just petrified wood. There's quite a few of it, especially in the area I'm at right now. This is one of the forests you can come to and see really just remains of petrified wood everywhere, which is still pretty cool, still very impressive. Again, a little different from what I expected out of the whole thing, but I think that's a good thing. So, kind of spent the last maybe 2 hours or so here, and there's a big loop you can do around the entire thing. And it's definitely worth it, I think, if you have, especially if you're in this area and you have the pass, the National Park Pass. Why not? It's essentially free. You already paid for the pass. It's already paid for, so why not just come here and check it out? But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here pretty soon. I'm gonna head to Sedona, Arizona. Good morning. I just woke up from a really great night's sleep. I'm at Willard Springs Forest, or just road, I think it's Willard Springs Road, and it's just dispersed camping area. So in a minute I'll swing the camera around, you can see what it's like, but really nice out here. I just woke up, so I got some crazy bedhead going, but the good news is I was able to wash my hair last night for the first time in like 4 days. That was kind of nice. Kind of get myself a bath with some wet wipes, and I actually have some shampoo and a little spray bottle. I was able to wash my hair, so that was pretty cool. Other than that, I thought I'd give you a little tour of the campsite and kind of how I have the car set up. I've tried filming how the car is set up a couple of times and it hasn't really come out too well. So I'm gonna try this one more time. All right, well, first off, this is Willard Springs Road Dispersed Camping Area. And it is really gorgeous out here. Very quiet. Very quiet. Didn't hear anything last night. Nearest neighbors are way over there. And then you might see some other people past them. But other than that, I got the whole area to myself. So here is the car, and here is the campsite. So the nice thing about this is I already had a fire pit set up. I made another one over there for charcoal. That was my charcoal one last night, and that was the actual fire one I had going. And yeah, so this is my setup here. So this table, I had purchased this table. This is like a little Coleman aluminum fold-out table, and it works pretty well. But when you're camping, one of the things I never realized that you're probably going to need is you're going to need a lot more things, more tables to put things on. So I end up getting this. Now this is obviously just a piece of wood, just a piece of plywood here, and my friend had. And what I did is I made this PVC stand for it. Makes it pretty simple. And then when I put the stove on here, I put little grooves. I put little grooves in here so the stove won't slide around on the plywood. And the nice thing about this piece of board is it actually doubles when I go sleeping in the car at night. You'll see in a minute. I put this underneath the sleeping pad so I don't. So I have enough room for my head so it doesn't fall down. That'll make a little more sense here in a second. Oh, by the way, there's a ton of these kind of cooking things on Amazon. These little camp sets, and they all go for about the same price, about $30. I was looking for something with a little kettle on it, and the kettle works fine. I like the kettle, but the rest of this is pretty crap. First off, it may be hard to see. Here's a can of propane by comparison. This thing is really small, and you can see I already burnt the hell out of it yesterday. It's crap. The handles are really flimsy on it. It's not worth it. It did come with a couple other things in it. This is not bad. This is a pretty good sized pot, and so far I've really only cooked oatmeal in it, but you can do stews or whatever in it, which is nice. Like I said, I really just wanted this because it's really packs down. It's very lightweight, and the kettle's great for morning coffee. Other than that, just swing around to this table, and so here I have part of my kitchen stuff. I have some plates and I have some condiments here, and some spices, which are really nice. And this table is really nice. Got a couple bees here in the area. And then up here we have, I just got like this tarp covering, which is really nice to have for any kind of shade at all. And then I picked up these retractable poles. These are just aluminum poles you can pick up online, and they come in really handy. You can, since they're retractable, you can do different lengths on them. They have different lengths on the tarp, so it made it pretty handy. So we can get into the car here. So this is my setup in the car, and this is where I've been sleeping most nights. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit better. So this is where I've been sleeping most nights. I got the sleeping pad set up, sleeping bag. I've been waking up pretty cold every morning, actually. It's hot out here, but at night it gets pretty cool. And this is my quote-unquote closet. So the closet is literally just a closet organizer. Again, just on some pipes that I made, PVC pipes. Well, I didn't make the PVC pipes. I just cut them down to make sure it fits here. And this is my closet, if you will. It allows me to store all the things I need in a pretty easy spot to get to them. I didn't want to put them in a backpack and constantly have to shuffle in the bottom of a backpack to get to everything. I got some water containers here, but I actually have more water containers. I have a lot of water with me, which is something you're really going to need when you're camping. You're going to find that you're going to need a lot of water. So let me swim around. So this is also kind of cool. I'll put the description, if I can find it again online. And it's a light. Let me see if we can turn on. There we go. And it's got different modes, right? And the cool thing is, you can plug it right here. It's got the built-in USB. You can plug it right into the computer or whatever, a wall socket to charge it. But my favorite part is it's magnetized. Really handy, not only at night for camping and stuff, but also if you're changing a tire in the middle of in the dark or something like that, you get a flat tire. Really cool. You can do any kind of car work. And then it has these hooks, so really even great for hanging on like a rope or something like that. That's how I usually do it when I'm camping, just hanging on a rope. Very cool. These are also very cool. Let me open the door here. So this is a mosquito netting that you put around your door. If I raise it, you'll see my windows down, so that's how I'm able to sleep nice and cool and comfortable every night without having any bugs come in the car. And these things are like 12 bucks online. You get 2 of them, so I got one on the other side over there too. So here's my setup when I'm sleeping, and I'm getting a pretty bad glare, so hopefully you guys can see this. And here's my sleeping pad, and I got this little fan here that hangs up, and the fan's also very cool, nice. It has a built-in light. Of course, it has a couple different modes on the fan, and it's got a hook there. It makes it easy to hang down. And I just flip this around and point it right at me. And I probably had it only on for about an hour last night before I had to turn off with the windows down. It was nice and cool and comfortable. Fold this back. So one of the things that I decided I needed was a little bit of organization in the car. I knew I was gonna have a lot of stuff, a lot of little things. So what I did is I picked up at like a Walmart, I just picked up a shoe organizer. And I cut that in half and I roped it to the back of each chair. There's one over there. And this way I can put different things in each little pocket. So I have some of my contact stuff. I have some flashlights over here in this last one. This is my spray bottle that I washed my hair with last night. I have some sunscreen. So all sorts of anything you need to put in there comes in really handy. Also, another really handy thing I picked up was these little guys. They have a built-in clip. Let me see if I can. Right, you clip it on anything, and then this hook swivels around, and you can clip it to whatever you need. So I was able to hang up this little. I can't even think right now. This little light here. Put that in there. So that's really nice at night. And up front, I have my kitchen, if you will. So there's some paper towels there, and I've got all my canned goods, and I've got all my dry stuff up here. There's a lot of my snack stuff, and I'm going to reach over in the middle of my drive and just get a quick bite or something like that. I have a lot of edibles and things like that in there. Some more condiments in here. Never go anywhere without this. Gotta have that. Cholula. Some peanut butter. I got some honey down in there for my oatmeal in the mornings. And then down here, right now it's on the table, but down here is where I put that that kitchen area where I had all the plates and all the condiments and everything. And then back here, I don't know if you can see it, I actually have a Dutch oven. I haven't had to use it yet. I haven't had a chance to use it yet on this trip, but the Dutch oven is just amazing to have for camping. You can put anything in there, whole chicken, you can do whatever you need. So that's a little bit about the car setup. Oh, and on the other side, let me walk around. So I got that mosquito netting again. On the other side, I got my cooler here. So I knew at times I was going to get into the cooler when it was dark. So what I did is I got a bike light here that you wrap around your handlebars and your bike light. So it's got this great little rubber band thing that you put on there. This way, when I open up my cooler and turn on the light, it just shines right down into the cooler. So really nice at night to have light when you look down your cooler. Make sure I turn that off. So that was pretty nice. And then on the other side here, again, I got that closet organizer. This side, I've got more of my camping stuff. So I have some carabiners, I have some rope, I have some bug spray, candles for at nighttime when I don't want to waste down my batteries on my flashlights. But I do have extra batteries here for my flashlights. There's a whole bag of those little clip things. They are really great to have. They help you out with so much little things. There's just a couple of those little miscellaneous things up there. On top, I got a roof bag, and I decided to put all my camping stuff up there. So, I'm getting a really bad glare, so hopefully you guys can see this. Let me climb up there, make it a little easier. So, ooh, I think I'm about to fall. All right, tents in here. I have some charcoal. I have some propane accessories. Yeah, just mostly camping stuff. I've been putting all my shoes up here, and they're gonna be dirty, so it's just nice not to have all that dirty stuff in the car. I keep those tables up here. Well, I keep that Coleman fold-up aluminum table up here. That's the bag for it. And this has come out really, really great. I love having this. This is gave me a lot of extra room in the car. I originally didn't think I was gonna get anything like this, but it really came out great. Anyways, this is my campsite. So I'm just north of Sedona, Arizona. That's where this place is at. And I would definitely recommend, if you're up here in the area and you need a place to camp, come check it out. Absolutely amazing, quiet, very quiet place. I was kind of hoping to see some deer or something like that this morning, but no wildlife, just some bees. All right, well, I gotta get some breakfast going. I need some coffee, so I'll talk to you guys later. So something I forgot to film a little earlier was the area where I got set up to clean all my dishes. And have like a bucket down here, some water and some soap to clean them. But I thought I'd show you, it's come in really handy for me, is once you wash your dishes, you need a place to dry them. So I have a rag up there if I need to dry anything off, and here's my brush just kind of airing out. But this is just a laundry bag, okay? Just put all your laundry in there, and it's pretty big, so I stapled it up to be half that size or a quarter of that size. But you put your dishes in there when they're done being washed. You got a great place to dry them, and they're just hanging from a tree here. So really, really smart way to dry your dishes. I saw that online. It's becoming really handy. I think it was a couple dollars online at Walmart.